Morning. I'm back. My light is back. It took 1.5 days. Yeah, I just felt to do a little share because I was talking to a friend last night. Well, and I heard his audio this morning about faith. I think he saw my video in the void and got a little bit worried. And yeah, it was just like offering support, offering venting space, offering to catch me from the fallout I'm having with so many things at the moment. Like everything is falling apart. It really is, you know. A lot of people, a lot of relationships, a lot of like structures in my life, like money-wise, purpose-wise, community-wise. It's been insane, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been hardcore. But yeah, I got someone doing some fixes in the house, so I had to stop the video. But yeah, basically it's been hardcore, not gonna lie. But you know, I need to allow myself to feel everything, man, you know. And the whole video was not a call for attention. it was just proof that we're all going through this shit, you know. And it's so important to let yourself actually go into the void and feel all of these things. And my friend was telling me, like, you know, he was asking, and I was just talking to him about faith, you know, about like, even if everything is breaking down, even if everything is like falling apart, I still have that thing, that underlining feeling that I'm gonna be okay regardless. You know, that I know whatever happens is gonna be for my highest good, because it's always been like that in my life. Like, I have so much proof of this, man. And yesterday was insane. Like I'm not one to be like, oh, 111, the clock says 111, I'm gonna be okay. Like, we're laughing about this because he was like, yeah, if you look at the clock at 30 times a day, eventually you're gonna see something, you know. But it's more about like the signs that you see like in nature. He was, yeah, amazed by this because I was like crying so much. I was on a walk like yesterday and I was crying so much, man. Yeah, like I do this quite a bit, to be honest, you know. I go out on a walk and I just feel it coming up from my womb and I just have to release it wherever I am, you know what I mean? I have no shame on it. Yeah, so it was raining actually. It was like, you know, so there was no one around anyway. But yeah, I started crying a lot, so I had to stop, and I was just in the middle of the path, you know. I just stopped, tuned into my heart, looked at the sky, like, you know, I pulled myself aside of the path, looked at the sky, and I just started speaking to God, being like, bro, like, what is happening? Like, am I aligned, or am I like lost, or am I going crazy? Like, is this like, what is happening? You know, like, tell me something. Like, and as I'm saying that, this rainbow appeared, like literally in front of me, bro. Like, it wasn't even like a full rainbow, it was just like boom. And I was like crying so much, and this like rainbow that appeared for like what, like maybe like 3 minutes, you know. It wasn't even like, I was like, she can't make this up, you know. And I keep getting signs like that. Like, I went to the tour, I couldn't go up again, and I sat on a rock halfway, and I was just like, you know, I feel this presence, and I just feel like I was just like, it would be so interesting if I got this confirmation in this moment. Like, it's so unlikely. It's so unlikely. Like, it has proven to me very unreliable in the past. I was like, this is not gonna happen, but it would be so amazing if this just happened now. It happened within 30 seconds. I got that message and I was like, okay, all right, you know. This might sound crazy to normal people, but for me, it's like, it's so clear. And things like that, like, of being like every time I doubt and I ask, I get a response within minutes. And not a response of like, oh, 111 on the clock. No, like, proper response. And I'm like, okay, I just need to keep in my heart, keep like releasing, keep going inside, keep going into the void, keep going into the darkness. Feel everything, release everything, non-attachment. And that's it, man. You know what I mean? Because you gotta trust. Sometimes you just really need to release certain things from your body and things show outside of you so you can actually tap into that, because things are getting dark for me. So I feel like, but look, I'm not stressed out, you know. I'm just releasing like a lot and really deep, dark stuff, because sometimes you do, man, you know. And if you pretend that you don't have this like darkness within you, you're lying to yourself, probably. At least I am, because I've gone through a lot and there is a lot of that trapped in my body still, even as conscious as I think I am, or as conscious as I act, you know, that you don't decide that. That's just, you know, you know what happened to you. What happened to you is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to work on it and to heal from it and all these things, you know. So there are just so many things you can control. You can't control shit. It's just an illusion. So yeah, it's really interesting to see how things are playing out. I'm scared. I'm scared. I was like, at some point this week, I was like, look, should I just give everything up and just like buy a one-way plane ticket to India and go be homeless there? Literally, like, fuck it. And my friend was like, please don't do that. Please don't go to India to be homeless. You're gonna be fine. I got you, you know, I got you, kind of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, I can see why I'm going through this. Like, I'm building this thing, and what I'm building is actually getting formed now. It's not like fully formed, and what I'm going through is actually helping forming it. So I'm like, it is just the journey, man. You know what I mean? It ain't pretty. It ain't like long, like, at all. And you can either accept that or go into avoidance and just fucking meditate every day and push it down and pretend you're happy forever. And I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Because I've done that. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all for me. And fuck it, man. You know what I mean? What I feel is like, you gotta go head on with this stuff. You gotta go through it. Like, for me, I feel this stuff and I go head on, fucking full speed ahead, man. And because I know what's on the other side. It's been shown to me so many times. Fuck it. And I trigger so many people talking like this. So many of my friends be like, oh, you're spiritually bypassing me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Have you seen my life, bro? I've got confirmation every 2 years, for fuck's sake. Like, yeah. So, you know, everyone is on their journey. I'm not telling you to go crazy. I am telling you to feel your feelings and stop running away from them. Stop running away from the darkness, because the void is where everything is being birthed. We need to go into the void head on. And I've been on my knees this week, to the point that I was like, the lowest of the lowest I've been in probably 2 years. I was like, oh my God, I'm depressed again. What the fuck? I thought this was gone. Yeah, nah. It happens, bro. You know, and you gotta be okay with that. as long as you have that underlying faith, you're fine. You know, and it's not something you can just want to have or create out of nothing. It's something that exists. You know, you just have to be aware enough, because I believe everyone has it. You know, I believe everyone has it. But when you're in these states of depression, in these states of like the tunnel vision, you know, you lose it. You do. At least I do. And that's fine. You know, you just gotta like hold on. What I do is, this is the best thing I have for my, like, ever since, you know, I live completely alone and I don't really see many human beings daily. I got this like weighted heated blanket, and honestly it's the best, because I'm a very touchy person. I'm like, I need physical touch. I'm really touchy. Like when I'm with someone, I'm all the time touching, all the time like doing massages, all the time, you know, very touchy, very Spanish, you know, very like, hello, you know. So this is something I miss a lot, but I don't really feel comfortable giving it to people that are not my partner. So a weighted heated blanket is the best life hack for celibacy in the world. Like, I just turn that thing on, wrap myself, and it mimics it, man, you know, because it is what it is, you know what I mean? I just play music that makes me feel held, heated blanket, there you go, you know what I mean? And that self-containment, that is like the best thing you can work on, honestly. I'm really grateful for past Sarah for working on this in the past. So yeah, weighted heated blanket, a warm drink, music that makes you feel held, and just go through it, man. You know what I mean? And if you need to cry, then play music to cry and get it out. You know, like, the only way out is through. Why are you gonna turn back? You're gonna be fine. I guess like dyeing your hair also helps. At least me. Cliche, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I'm fine. I'm in the void. I'm embracing it. It's all good. Do not worry. And yeah, take care of yourself. Shit's hard at the moment for everyone. Everything is falling apart. But you're gonna be fine, you know. And if you're not, and you need help, I do sessions. I've been taking some time off, not gonna lie. I've been off for the past, since like the first week of January. I'm zero. I'm like, nah, inwards. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I need to deal with me right now. But yeah, if you're struggling, do reach out. You're not alone. Or get a weighted heated blanket. It's like the ultimate life hack, bro. Like, seriously. Yeah. And drink cacao. Yeah. Lots of love.